Hey everyone, I'm Chris and I just wanted to pop on and do a quick live about pets and oils. Just a disclaimer, I'm not a vet. I have no veterinary knowledge and I get all of my information from the books here, Spoil Your Pet, which is actually written by some of the doTERRA vets, and also the ADR2, which is the animal desk reference that a lot of veterinarians use. I'm going to flip the camera so that you can see just some of the oils that I use with mainly dogs, but there's some oils here for cats as well. So, let's see. Okay, so all of the oils here that you see are things that I use with our 5 dogs at home, and I've added some extras in there for the cats. So a lot of the times you see warnings about Melaleuca. Melaleuca is one that some people will use and some people won't on their animals. There's very mixed information, but in both of the books that I mentioned earlier, Melaleuca is mentioned in a lot of the recipes, and I feel very confident using it on my dogs. I wouldn't use it on a cat because I've never tried it, but that's not saying that it won't work. A good substitute for Melaleuca when it comes to cats is the geranium oil. So, a big problem that a lot of us have with our pets is keeping bugs away when they're outside. So TerraShield, you don't need to dilute it, it's already diluted. So I just spray that on the dogs every time they go outside, and it actually is safe to be sprayed on the cats as well. So, if anyone has their dogs on any supplements, most people recommend that fish oil is good for a dog's coat. I actually upgraded and now we're using the Exia Omega for dogs. We give them 1 capsule a day along with a little bit of wet food, and they eat it right up, and it keeps their coat shiny, it helps their joints, and just keeps them generally healthy. If your dogs suffer with allergies, Tri-Ease is another one that's completely safe to give dogs over 40 pounds, 1 capsule per day. Anytime your dog gets an upset stomach, Terrazyme or the Digestin is a good combination to use. You can roll the Digestin on if you have it in the roller. If not, regular Digestin, and then dilute it down with some coconut oil. And obviously when you're using oils with pets, dilution is the key, and I'll post a link in the comments in a little while that shows you some of the dilution ratios. It's very safe to diffuse oils around pets as long as you leave them an escape route. Everyone talks about citrus oil being somewhat dangerous for cats, but actually as long as you leave them an escape route, it's not dangerous at all. doTERRA oils are not dangerous for your pets. I wouldn't recommend putting a citrus oil onto your pet, but you can diffuse it in the house. Always leave a door open so that they have a chance to move rooms if they don't like the smell of the oils. Give them a choice. Sometimes before you start diffusing, I actually like to leave the lid off the bottle and just let them smell the bottle for a little while, and then they'll kind of know what's going to go on in the house. Now, these are 3 of my favorites when it comes to pets. A lot of pets get anxious in storms or just on a daily basis. Lavender is perfectly safe for cats and dogs, as is Balance and Serenity. And I have topically applied all of these to dogs and cats with a good success rate. So I'm going to see if I can prop the camera up because I actually broke the tripod this morning. So I'm going to see if I can prop it up, and we're just going to do a little demonstration of the petting technique that we use with our dogs. Let's see. Well, gotta try and find somewhere we can put this. Well, maybe that's not gonna work. Okay, So this is Ginger and Ada. Ginger is the little black dog. Not sure why she's called Ginger, but she was a rescue and that's the name that she came with. So I'm just going to put this down just for a second while I put some oils on my hands. Oh. Okay, so I very simply just put 2 drops of balance and 2 drops of serenity into my hand. And unfortunately, because I don't have a tripod, this isn't going so well. So you just simply rub the oils into your hands, and then Ada's the closest, so we're going to use Ada. So you just literally rub the oils down their spine, just like you're petting them normally. I'm going to do a little bit on Ginger. I can't really get too far on Ginger. Actually, Ada seems to like the taste of the oils, and they won't hurt her if she licks them off of Ada. Okay. So, if you have any type of pet, then obviously you know with cats and dogs that there's a lot of chance of fleas. There's some recipes that I mixed up based on the ADR, and actually both of them stem from the feline support blend. Now, to make the feline support blend, you need a 30 ml bowl of the fractionated coconut oil, which is obviously a little bit more than you have in here, but you would tip it into another bottle. To that, you would add 4 drops of oregano, 4 drops of thyme, 4 drops of basil, 4 drops of cypress, 4 drops of marjoram, 4 drops of lavender, 4 drops of copaiba, 4 drops of helichrysum, and 4 drops of peppermint. Now, in addition to this, if you're making it that's basically your feline supportive blend. Now, when you add it for fleas, for the felines, you will add 4 drops of geranium and 4 drops of eucalyptus. You'll leave this for 2 to 3 hours. 2 to 3 days to actually mix together, and then you add 5 to 8 drops on the cat. If you're making this for a dog, you would substitute the geranium for melaleuca, and again leave it for the same time and drop it on the areas affected worst by the fleas. I also have a hotspot recipe, which is why you can see we have some extra stuff here that's not doTERRA oils. So key things to have with your pets is aloe juice and colloidal silver. And to this, I take a 1 ounce spray bottle and I put 10 drops of lavender, 10 drops of frankincense, 10 drops of myrrh, 10 drops of copaiba, and then you put 2 teaspoons of colloidal silver and top it off with the aloe vera. And then you can shake that up and spray it directly on any hot spot that your dog might have. Now, one of the things a lot of people notice when they have dogs or cats in the house is sometimes you get the odors that, people notice that you don't when they come into your house. Purify is a good oil that you can diffuse, and that will take away the smell. And On Guard is another one that keeps the germs away, and it helps with any pet odors. This little collection right here in the middle, DDR Prime Frankincense and Turmeric, is something that I use with my dogs each day. Promotes good cell health, and it keeps away certain diseases that we don't want our dogs to get. So, Correctex is fine for dogs. If they get hurt at all, you can apply Correctex direct to any open wounds. And if you trim your cat and dog nails, then helichrysum is something that you always want to have on hand. You would dilute it or put it into a little teaspoon of baking powder and then just drop their nail into it. Or if you really can't find it, you can put a tiny drop onto the nail and it will start any bleeding that may happen if you cut your dog's nails yourself. And we all have little accidents. Okay, another one is copaiba. Copaiba is perfectly safe for cats and dogs. The copaiba will help with some anxiety. It also helps if they have any joint pains, or older dogs sometimes start to get creaky when they get older. So I give any dog over 40 pounds 1 copaiba pill a day, along with a deep blue polyphenol complex, which also helps with pain management. Copaiba, also the oil, you can add that to a drinking water bowl. That's safe for both cats and dogs. 1 drop per bowl is enough. You can up it to 2 if you feel the need, but always start small. And always offer separate water bottles or water bowls for any animals that you have. Good boy. You can also add oils to cat litter boxes. I'm going to see if I can find the recipe right here because I didn't have time to print it out. So for a litter box recipe, you obviously will always leave 1 litter box for the cat without oils in, but this box is actually designed to help your cat. So you would add your regular cat litter, and then to that take 1 or 2 drops of your chosen oils. So you can use lavender, balance, lemongrass. Although they don't recommend citrus, lemongrass is perfectly safe. You add this to 1 cup of baking soda in a jar, and then you can mix 1 tablespoon into your litter box for the cats and use that every day. Okay, well, if anyone has any questions, then you can drop them in the comments below, and I will be more than happy to try and answer anything I can. And I will drop some recipes and some information into the comments below. There's a flea collar recipe that you can use for dogs. There's some shampoos and the hotspot recipes. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.